Hey guys, welcome to the next reaction. This one comes from Lorita. Hi, enjoy this video. I love it. No more details here, but that's the point of these videos, right? By the way, we have a Buy Me Coffee membership now, and we organize Zoom hangs, Zoom calls, where we can chat about music, share these amazing performances you guys always know from your childhood or dig up on the internet. Yeah, so just check it out, join the membership, we can see each other face to face, and let's dive in. So Dire Straits, The Bug. I think I'm gonna need my guitar. Woo! Ooh, already very bluesy, loving it. Straight rhythm, straight groove. Oh! It's a sound, beautiful sound. Ooh, one step forward.
Standing on the throttle, standing on the brake. You're in the groove until you make a mistake. Sometimes you're the windshield. Sometimes
Ooh.
Sometimes it all comes together. Sometimes you're fooling love. Sometimes you're
It's like a tuba or something. Or is it like a tenor saxophone? No, it's not tenor, it's lower. Beautiful note there.
Cause you're gonna know lonely, yeah, you're gonna know bad. When you're ripping and riding and you're coming on strong.
Now the steel guitar is taking over the lyrics. Oh, that was a beautiful lick. Oh, who notice how the groove fits together really perfectly. So you have the drums, the bass, the sort of country vibe, but then we have the brass, and then the guitar and the steel guitar and the organ or the piano going against. So groove is how these parts fit together. Call and response, tensions and fun. Oh.
They got the glory, then you got none. They're a diamond in your soul.
Strip down.
So let the good time roll before we say goodbye. Sometimes you're the weak machine.
Zillion cymbals with a K on them.
Sometimes it all comes together. Sometimes you're fooling love.
Perfect phrasing with the backing vocals. Ooh. Almost like Eagles or someone with like 5 singers. The Eagles.
Sometimes it all comes together, baby. Sometimes
Show with the hand.
Sometimes you're the windshield. Sometimes you're the bug.
Adding the organ.
Sometimes it all comes together, baby. Sometimes you're fully love. Sometimes you're the little sucker, baby. Sometimes you're the ball. Sometimes it all comes together, baby. Sometimes you're
Perfect phrasing, I love it. Introducing the blues note there. Oh, I love the brass. Oh! Switching between two keys here. He's playing in the E minor. Ooh! That's beautifully. Let's listen again. Wow. Beautiful line down here. Ah! Something like that. Just vamping, vibing. Sort of an unexpected ending as well. Okay, let me teach you a little bit about music. So, the reason why the groove I started talking about earlier works so well is because they're all aligned on their subdivisions. What are subdivisions? Subdivisions are basically how we divide time into smaller chunks. Like when we have a normal watch or clock, the smallest chunk is a second, which is 60 beats per minute. But musicians subdivide time slightly differently. There is still an objective tempo, but then we create the rhythms in relation to it. So one rhythm can be played in different tempos. Doesn't mean that one rhythm is slow and the other rhythm is fast. That doesn't really make sense, because the same rhythm can be played slow and fast. Their pause in this song is something like 1, 2, 3, 3. This might be 120, 30 beats per minute. So if you took the interval between those snaps, bam, 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 imagine like a graph, and then you split it in half, it would be pa-pa, twice as fast, right? Like you would add one more snap in between, and then you do that again, and then you do that again, and you can do it infinitely. And then these smaller clicks, these are the subdivisions I'm talking about. So they're all feeling that. If the pause is pa, 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 they're feeling something like da 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 da. But they're still aligned on the pause, but they're feeling the subdivisions. That's how it works. And the better they can feel it together, the more it's gonna sound coherent. So we're in D now, changing the key from the E minor. Very country, bluesy. Ooh! So now in this rhythm, when he played the ta-da-da, 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 that's how he's feeling the subdivision. The pause is still the same. Ta-da-da, 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 ta-da-da. He's still aligned with the rest on this. But ta-da-da, 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 ta-da-da is going in his head. Okay, so we go from very bluesy country solo in the D. The scale used here would be like a Mixolydian vibe, sort of like a major scale but with flat 7 for music nerds. And then we transition back to E, and that's where Mark kicks in. He's using beautifully the blue note here, so he's... See this one. Okay, and here he kind of emphasized a little bit of E mixolydian too, like blues and country, both of them kind of come from the same roots. He can seamlessly transition and almost like jump between the minor feel, the pure minor feel, and then the major third, which kind of shifts it into this scale. The great blues guitarist can seamlessly transition between those two scales and make it sound nice and melodic. So that's what he's kind of going for here. Yeah, we already showed. And then just ends on that note. Wow. There's something fascinating about playing a rhythm over and over again and aligning in that literally like a groove, like a dent, which we flow through. I like these words, groove, flowing through a groove together. And you could see even the audience, as they go, as Mark and Dire Straits kind of have them experience that energy. They aligning with that more and more. I used to have a vocal quartet, and what we would do before we started singing during our rehearsals, after a long day of work, we would just meet up and try and sing together. And singing is very vulnerable and it can be difficult to kind of align. So we would stand with our backs facing each other, just make up a rhythm, then melody, and started singing it on a signal. Everyone was singing something else. It was weird, crazy, didn't sound good. But the point was to keep going. So we didn't stop, we would just keep going and sing our thing. And over time, over 5 minutes, it would just sort of start aligning together. So sometimes, this is more towards music education, we hear a child playing a note that's like ugly or something, and we don't let them even explore further. We don't give them the trust to figure that out. And we're like, no, this is how you shouldn't do it. You need to play like that. And that kills the creativity. So in terms of the groove, it also can like align our moods, align our resonance. This is more of a joke, but I remember watching like a quantum mechanics documentary when I was a kid, maybe when I was like 10. They were talking about string theory. And me already playing a guitar a little bit, I was like, I knew it! Everything is strings! This is my thing! I'm gonna do it! So here you go. By aligning in the groove, you start resonating your internal strings together in the same way, and then it's easier to communicate with each other too, because you're on the same frequency, quite literally. We don't probably have the science for this yet to make sense of these sort of things, but I think a lot of us intuitively know that there's something behind this, and music can tap into this space. Talking about the groove, I have like a PDF book, Find Your Inner Groove, that helps people to improve their sense of rhythm. So I'll put it in the descriptions if you want to buy it. I think I have it on my website for like £5. So if you want to please donate, I'll be super grateful for that. Please subscribe, all those things. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Until then, keep it funky, keep it grooving. Find your inner groove. Bye.